What's going on, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today I am bringing you guys this team that Harold HD actually got first place with on Pokemon Showdown. About a week ago? So this team is still relatively relevant. I just seen a video where Jeans himself used this team as well. And, you know, he did amazing. Harold actually contacted me before I seen Jeans' video asking if I could try this team out. So you know what, here it is. I want to try this team out. I want to record, and why not better to, you know, do it this week where I'm actually going to be using rental codes. This whole week is going to be nothing but rental codes. So we're going to start things off with Harold HD's. He calls it Annihilate team. So there it is. There's the Annihilate. Rage Fist, Drain Punch, Brick Break, and Bulk Up. You don't see that final Gambit on here because this thing's going to be putting in the work. The plan is to probably knock out more than just one Pokemon with Annihilate, you know? Right beside him is Toxtricity. Toxtricity is Choice Specs Boom Burst. Now, when I seen this, I instantly knew this was Harold HD's team. Boom Burst if Harold HD had to have a signature move, it's Boom Burst. It's practically on most of his teams. Okay, hey, I mean, I can go back to BDSP. There's a video where he's used the X-Plot against me and Boom Bursted, and that was like his big strategy to try and get the win against me. Thankfully, I had a Slack King that just like annihilated his whole team. But you know, that's besides the point. Boom Burst has to be one of Harold HD's signature moves for sure. Garchomp, Murkrow, we know what they do. They're everywhere right now. For Farigiraf, Armor Tail, Hyper Voice, Psychic, Imprison, Trick Room. This is an anti-Trick Room Pokemon on this team. This team wants to go fast, but if they got a Trick Room mode, hey, we imprison it. We practically bring Farigiraf over the Murkrow in that situation. And then Eelektross. I mean, Eelektross is interesting. A Pokemon that has 0 weaknesses. The only Pokemon of its kind anymore. And we're going to actually Terra Electric is the idea. And just get some big attacks off. This is a fun team. I've done a few practice battles. Like I said, I've also seen Jeans using this team. Hey, let's get into some battles and see how we can do. Alright, our first opponent is Pokes. Don't ask me how to say it. Pokesy? I don't know. But either way, Murkrow, Go, Annihilate of their own, Garchomp of their own, Hydreigon, and Mousehold. Interesting. Okay, I could definitely tell you right now that they're wanting to go Tailwind. Obviously. I mean, that's almost a given. Now, can we match their Tailwind? That's the thing. If we feel like we cannot match it, there's no problem actually going for Trick Room on our Farigiraf. And I feel like they got a fast team. So I'm okay going for Farigiraf, Annihilate, and try to set about Trick Room. We can also just leave Annihilate in the back, can't we? Either or. I mean, I kind of want to go Toxtricity in this game as a lead, so I can get some big Boom Bursts, but I think we gotta play a little smarter than that. I think if we lead Annihilate, I think we're fine. Garchomp is awesome here, for sure, and then Eelektross or Toxtricity. That's a tough one. I do think them having their own Garchomp, we don't want to let them just have these free Earthquakes, right? So I think Eelektross might be just the way to go. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in, see what happens, and see what we can do. Can we pull this W? Can we pull this win? We'll find out. We'll find out. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this Trick Room off. If we can get this Trick Room off, we're in a great spot, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Murkrow and Go. Okay, fantastic. Like I said, I mean, and they could try and taunt me, right? The thing is, we have Armor Tail, which is supposed to prevent all priority. So anything from that Murkrow is technically considered priority, right? Because of its prankster ability. If it goes for a non-status attack into our Farigiraf. So I feel like this is a free Trick Room all day, every day. And then we got the Rage Fist. I don't hate going into Golden Go with the Rage Fist with Annihilate just to see how much damage we can do. I don't hate that one bit. I don't hate it one little tiny little bit. Let's see what we can do. Alright, for Giraffe, I want to see the Trick Room here. Their team is naturally just faster, right? Taunt. You cannot taunt. That's right. Armor Tail on our furry Giraffe. You cannot taunt it. Here comes the Rage Fist. And now it does outspeed. And does half. That's not bad. Make It Rain will come out. Ooh, for Giraffe and Annihilate surviving. And now we're able to get that Trick Room off. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. That's good news for us. Hyper Voice doesn't really do nothing. We can go Psychic into the Annihilate if we, or not into the Golden Go, just to get some decent chip on him. It doesn't hurt my feelings though. One tiny little bit to basically let these two Pokemon go down, does it? Yeah, we can see if Psychic can pick up the KO. I'm not expecting it to though. And let me go Rage Fist again. Just to see what happens. I'm sure he's just going to make it rain. Haze coming out. Okay, okay. So that means the Golden Go has perfect stats again. And here comes our Psychic. It's stabbed. It don't do nothing. No damage. As in Make It Rain does come out and will annihilate. Or annihilate. And for Rigoraph. How many times will I be saying annihilate in this video? You guys just have to leave a comment. Start counting them down. You know. Okay, that was like, what? 4 or 5 just right there from the opening to this point. You know, so... yeah, you know, I might be saying it quite a bit. Alright, so Garchomp and Eelektross coming out. Now this is a fun combination though. For the ones that don't know, Garchomp practically goes for Earthquake. It doesn't affect the Murkrow obviously, but that doesn't matter. And then Eelektross goes for Discharge. Now I want to see which one I want to Terra, right? According to their team. Yeah, I definitely think we go Garchomp. Terra, Ground, Earthquake into the Discharge because they have their own Garchomp, right? So if we Terra Ground, all of a sudden they cannot hit our Garchomp super effective with their own Garchomp. Big brain play right there, right? Probably not, but you know, we try and make some big brain plays. So let's see what happens. Haze does come out, that's fine. Eelektross should underspeed, so therefore outspeed the Golden Go, right? I hope. Fantastic, great damage. Let's go. Murkrow is paralyzed. Now I could have went for Dragon Claw. I'm not the most worried about that Murkrow at the moment. I could have went for Dragon Claw. I very well should have though. That would have been the better play. But you know what? We're still in this game. We're in this game. We got rid of the Golden Go. We did massive damage to that Murkrow. And now it's paralyzed, so there's a chance I can't even move. But with our next combination of attacks, you know? So we are looking good. Let's see, Hydreigon coming out. Yeah, I definitely want to Dragon Claw now, though. Just trying to do as much. Oh, I'm Choice Banded. Oh. Ugh. Okay, well, we're just going to have to rely, I guess, on our Eelektross. Now, he can Terra Steel his Hydreigon. I very well could be expecting to see that here. That is a very common Hydreigon, is Terra Steel. You know, so we're kind of making it to where he cannot Terra Steel his Hydreigon, knowing that we might be going for Earthquake, which in this board position, would we go for Earthquake? Granted, his abilities levitate in it. Ugh. I mean, we're locked in. We can't do nothing with Garchomp. That kind of sucks. That part of that's kind of sucky. Let's see. Am I right about the Terra Steel though? I am. So at least our Eelektross, right, is going to be hitting really hard. Like I said, the Hydreigon should be. I believe it does have Levitate. Unfortunately, Murkrow does go down. And we got the paralyzation onto the Hydreigon. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. This is where I wish I was Mode Breaker. Oh, this is where I wish I was Haxorus, right? Had a Haxorus and it would just be Mode Breaker right now. That would be so busted in this situation. Just saying. Because we're still hitting that. We're still trying. We're still trying there. You know, still trying to go for that Earthquake. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting it off. Unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? There's his own Garchomp. Hey, at least we can finally Earthquake something. How many more turns of Trick Room do we have? We got one more turn of Trick Room. Hey, I'm going for it. I'm going for that play. I got Flamethrower. Like, low key, that's not a bad play, right? Flamethrower into their Hydreigon slot. It's not a bad play. That might try and ensure that we try and take out that Hydreigon. We'll find out. Hopefully he's fully paralyzed here, because I have a feeling that this is the time that he can actually go first. No, we still outspeed him, and Eelektross picks up the KO. Eelektross picks up the KO. You don't mess with the Eelektross. The Eelektross is carrying us right now, too, because of the misplay I've done with Garchomp. But all of a sudden, the misplay is becoming the outplay. Like, we are choice banded, we are Terra ground. Like, the misplay is actually becoming the outplay. And it's actually kind of interesting, right? Because they're allowed to that last Pokemon. That's crazy. Yeah, we just Giga Drain here with Eelektross. Now, Eelektross is a little bit like he has to target the Eelektross just to get rid of it, right? Because you can't just go for Earthquake against it because it's part Levitate. You have to just go into it. So that gives my Garchomp a free turn to go for the Earthquake that is choice banded, that is Terra boosted. Let's just add that. Yeah, I think you're leaving the Eelektross alone. Dude, Eelektross has got you to beat, dude. Look at that. Giga Drain coming out. Eelektross carried us for this game, guys. For game number 1. That is insane. That's awesome. Great job, Eelektross. Wow. Alright, our next opponent is Save. I mean, I guess we're saving our game if we beat this guy, right? Arcanine. Golden Go, Garchomp, Proton Frost, and Abomasnow. And Electric Flying Bird. I am missing its name right now. Man, oh man. Some of these new names I'm still learning, so I do apologize on that. I do want to put that thing on a team, though. I've said that too a few times. Their team, honestly, I don't see a Trick Room mode. So really and truthfully, Murkrow is probably a little bit better to bring in this game. Murkrow, we could go Annihilate again. I don't hate it. Yeah, because we have Defiant on Annihilate. So Arcanine's Intimidate actually are not that threatening. And then Annihilate is just boosted, you know, and then we get the speed boost. Yeah, that's fantastic. Garchomp's coming. I love Garchomp. Garchomp is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. And then in the back, I mean, we could go. Do we hate? I mean, how bad is Toxtricity in this matchup? It's kind of rough because of their opposing Garchomp. I love Eelektross here just because of the Levitate. Yeah, Toxtricity is one of those kind of weird ones on this team. Like, I've seen Harold, I've seen Jeans put it to work, but it's one of those that you won't be bringing to too many games, just basically due to the fact that you got a great 4 or 5 Pokemon core, and then you got the Toxtricity hanging out, just waiting for those choice specs, waiting for when you need it. You know, it's there, just waiting. Alright, Rotom Frost and Garchomp. I don't hate this though. Tailwind, and we can go straight for a Drain Punch. Super powerful off of Annihilate, right? Drain Punch into that Rotom Frost should, honestly, I wouldn't say it's going to pick up a KO by no means, but it should be doing quite a bit of damage. Let's see. Yeah, that's quite a bit of damage if you ask me. Here comes Dragon Claw, And Murkrow survives on 10 HP, followed by a discharge, copying our strategy just a little bit, and able to take out the Murkrow. But Murkrow did its job. Murkrow has done its job. It set up the Tailwind for huge speed control. Huge speed control. We can go out into Garchomp. Our Garchomp, now that we have the speed boost thanks to the Tailwind, like, I'm not too worried. In this board position, I can actually go for Dragon Claw into their own Garchomp. We know that we will outspeed. Go for a Drain Punch into the Rotom Frost, and we're forcing Protects. We're forcing them to either switch. What wants to switch in on a Choice Banded Garchomp? Answer me. What wants to switch in on a Choice Banded Garchomp? Abomasnow? No, sir. This is going to be doing some amount of massive damage. I mean, that's good damage. Followed up with a Drain Punch, and that Rotom Frost is out of here. I mean, that's great. That's great damage. I guess it didn't do... I mean, it still didn't do over half. Abomasnow was naturally somewhat decently bulky. You add the snow factor because of the defense boost, right? Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Right here, we kind of low-key need to save Garchomp, right? Or we just need to be locked into a better move, right? And plus we need to save them for their Garchomp. So I don't hate switching them out here for Eelektross. Let Annihilate basically KO the Abomasnow. I do not hate KOing the Abomasnow here. Go ahead. We basically get rid of the Snow Core by doing this. Annihilate is super powerful. Watch that. Thank you, Annihilate, for doing a massive amount of damage, getting back to full HP. And now we're going to be taking this Make It Rain, which is resisted by Eelektross. And Annihilate should be hopefully able to take at least one. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. We like to see this. Things are looking good. Now right here I can switch Annihilate out if I really want to try and save it. I don't necessarily see the point. I want to get as much damage as I can on the opposing Garchomp, as well as getting some... I'm not too worried right about the Golden Go. I am not. I just want to get as much damage as possible onto their Garchomp, because we're about to run out of Tailwind. So we will double into that Garchomp slots. So it's a guarantee that we can get as much damage as possible. Because even outside of Tailwind, we can guarantee our Garchomp will outspeed that Golden Go. We can. I mean, that's just a fact. And we can lock ourselves into the Earthquake, and we just have super powerful Earthquake. Golden Go is not as threatening too because of the Eelektross on the field. So we're kind of okay. We're in an okay situation. If he's Terra Steel, he's Terra Flying. Yo, what's this? You Terra Flying into a potential discharge, actually. Like, ew, that don't look good, man. That just don't look too good. I guess you might be expecting the Flamethrower or something, but still, it's not the best Terra. Just saying. Earthquake come. Okay, I get what you're doing, but you're only taking that Annihilate. Like, you still don't get too much out of this. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad combo when you look at it, but I mean, now you're just weak to discharge. So I don't know how I feel yet. You're still at -2. Yeah, we're taking those. Eelektross, and it has the Assault Vest, right? Now our Tailwind has petered out, but this is where we Terra Ground our Garchomp. Yeah, I mean, this is Terra Ground Garchomp. It's important to Terra Ground, right? And we can honestly just go Thunderbolt into Golden Go. We can Terra Ground and go for Dragon Claw into the opposing Garchomp. It's practically guarantees if he does outspeed us, we just don't die. We're not getting hit by this super effective Dragon Claw. We're in a great spot basically at this point. So Terra Garchomp for the second time in a row. But you know what? It's the right call. Here comes the Earthquake. You know, it's going to hit our Garchomp. It ain't going to do that much damage, though. Hopefully. Oh, it still does quite a bit. But our Garchomp follows up with the KO. Eelektross will be following up after, probably after the Golden Go. I'm pretty sure Golden Go is faster, right? Yeah. And it goes for Substitute, keeping itself alive this turn. I don't see it benefiting itself. I don't see it benefiting you though, as we're able to just break it, your Substitute, with a Thunderbolt, and we're going to be continuing to do that until the game is over, basically. And our Garchomp's guaranteed faster. I mean, this is still choice banded. This is effective. Yeah, you're dead. Great job, team. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that was super fun, actually. I mean, Eelektross still puts in the work. Garchomp was able to play a little bit better in this game. Things were just looking good. Alright, our next opponent is Neo Bahamut. Interesting name, for sure. Rocking out with Garchomp, Grimmsnarl, Murkrow, Goldengo, Celadledge, and Noivern. Interesting. Definitely I could definitely tell that you're Tailwind. And I honestly feel like we're okay against this. I think we can actually Tailwind. I think we can outpace you. Under Tailwind. Like, I don't hate that at all. Eelektross or Annihilate as the lead. Honestly, I think Annihilate might be a little better in the back if we bring him. I mean, honestly, I don't hate the idea of Murkrow. Actually, do I even... I don't hate the idea of Murkrow and Garchomp, or Murkrow and Eelektross. And then we can go into the Garchomp. Low-key, kind of want to bring the Toxtricity in this one. I just want to see Toxtricity work too, though. Toxtricity is one of those fun Pokemon that I just want to see it work. I want to see it in a non-Dynamax format, because in a Dynamax format, it kind of worked, you know, and that. But in a non-Dynamax format, how will it work? You know, I mean, that's one of those things. It actually has a very amazing ability. Punk Rock, very fun. So, you know, we kind of want to see it work. Alright. Right here. Easy for me to go for the Tailwind. Easy. And then, I don't hate just going for a Thunderbolt. Probably. Like, I don't, honestly, I don't mind just going straight into your own Murkrow here. And I don't mind Terastallizing Thunderbolt, because your Golden Go really is not threatening at the moment. You know, it's not necessarily threatening me at the moment. Yes, you know, we have, actually, the Pokemon that we brought, it really doesn't threaten, like, it doesn't even fully threaten Garchomp, right? Because Garchomp can just outspeed it naturally. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks for going for the Protect. Like, I don't understand sometimes, like, they use... Wait, you taunting Eelektross? Okay, I mean, you can't taunt my Murkrow anyway, but... Eelektross is our offensive guy, man. He don't have a single, he's Assault Vesta. He has to have damage moves. So, fantastic to see this. This is, like, the best turn ever. We get a Tailwind up, we deny their Tailwind. Hey, fantastic, you know? Apparently, Eelektross people are used to seeing it as a support Pokemon. I don't see it as a support Pokemon at all. So I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking there. Yeah, like I said though, this Golden Go is not a threat at all. We're super speedy right now too, by the way. I don't hate going maybe Foul Play into Celadledge. I just want to see how much damage it does. And then we could actually probably just Thunderbolt the Golden Go. Like, because, I mean, it ain't... Yeah, if you're switching, you're switching. What? What do you got, man? What are you bringing out? The Garchomp? Everyone playing Garchomp. Yeah, that's fine. Good play. Good play. I still want to see how much our Foul Play does. Is this Terra Grass? Is this Terra Grass? Everyone's having Terra Grass. Yeah, it's Terra Grass. That's interesting. So, and that's basically there to counter Amoonguss, right? But still, I mean, it's a decent Terra. We're just doing a lot of damage. How much? What are you doing to us though on this board? Bitter Blade into Eelektross. Eelektross takes it. Eelektross is actually low key kind of bulky, offensively bulky. I love Eelektross. All right, on this board, I mean, we're guaranteed to go first. I don't mind. Low key, I kind of want a double. Just to guarantee the KO, right? Foul play. Yeah. Foul play. Ooh, he does outspeed. Murkrow does take it. Followed by a flamethrower, though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, that's a misplay. That got me in the last video, too. Flash Fire and Cellage. That got me in the last video. Oh, my goodness. I don't learn. It takes me forever to learn, guys. Oh dear. that was actually a bad turn on our part. I'm not gonna lie, that was not the best turn on our part. I kind of want to go into Toxicity, but this is the stupidest play. This is gonna be the stupidest play. I kind of want to do it though. I kind of just want to push the because we got one more turn of Tailwind. I kind of just want to push the Boom Burst play, but like I said, that's a dumb play. You know, like we shouldn't be doing that play, but I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it. Let's Boom Burst. Let's go. It's super powerful. Choice specs. This one's not stat. I mean, what are you bringing in, buddy? What are you bringing in? Golden Go. Okay, it actually low key takes this. It does take it, but it don't help. It does not take that so well. Air Balloon has popped, and here comes the Boom Burst. Bye bye Garchomp. Bye bye Murkrow. Oh, Garchomp, you lived. It's kind of probably a good sign for us though. That means our Garchomp will live. Like I said though, I might be throwing by doing that play. I might be throwing, but you know, we had to see the Boom Burst. Let's see here. What's your Cellage? And it's super low on HP, and it does not outspeed Garchomp. Like our Garchomp, low key. If we just lock ourselves into Earthquake, we just win the game, don't we? I believe that's the case. We're choice specs, so we're forced to, but I don't. Our Toxicity is going down to our own Garchomp. Our own Garchomp should outspeed here, unless they also outspeed our Garchomp with maybe their Garchomp. You know, that's or you just protect, and that's fine too if you do that. Because I mean, we're just gonna go Earthquake, and we're gonna KO the Golden Go and our own Toxicity here. I just wanted to say Boom Burst. And I mean, yeah, I could pair this Toxicity with Annihilate, and then I wouldn't be getting no damage. I just wanted to, you know, just to see. I mean, this is first time using Boom Burst. We just want to see what it looks like, right? Where the Cellage is on HP, I'm not too worried that we wouldn't pick this thing up. We're Choice Banded, we're Stabbed, Earthquake. Yeah, I have a feeling, even though he resists it, we should still be able to pick up this KO. The only thing is that his Garchomp outspeed our Garchomp. If he outspeeds me and picks up this KO, it does me no good. But we live. We live the Dragon Claw from the opposing Garchomp. Here comes the Earthquake. Can we pick up this KO? We do not. Ooh, that's a problem. Because a Bitter Blade or Phantom Force probably picks up the KO here. Probably picks up the KO. Let's see. Earthquake. And of course, I mean, Scarlet avoids the attack. Can we dodge, please? Nope. No. Rough Skin does activate. Does it KO? Does it KO the Scarlet? I doubt it. Let's find out. Let's find out. Scarlet does faint. Yo, we kind of tied, but he did beat me. We kind of tied, but he beat me. Yeah. I mean, I did lose, but yeah, that was not too bad. That's not too bad of a game. Good game. Good game. Alrighty. Do we try it? Annihilate and Toxicity just to get the Choice Spence Boom Burst going on. Because Annihilate kind of helps us with that Go and Go matchup, right? And really and truthfully, are they that threatening to us? Like, would it, what they have, would it threaten us too much? I don't think so. I like that. I like that lead, especially against this team. And then we kind of hang out in the back with Garchomp and Eelektross. And let them have the speed control because they got rain. And, you know, they're going to win the speed control. We're leaving our speed control in the back on this one. We're going to bring out the offense and just go for it. See what we can do. I kind of like that idea, though. I kind of do low-key kind of like this. We're going to go Terra Normal on our Toxicity here, turn 1 as well. Floatzel and Pelipper setting up the rain. Yeah, this gives Floatzel Swift Swim. Floatzel's a premier Swift Swim user in this generation, by the way. For Annihilate, I just really want to just let you do as much damage as possible. I need you to stay on the board, though, as long as possible, too. So let's go Drain Punch. We're going to check for Pelipper's Focus Sash. If it has, it has it. If it don't, it fantastic. We take it out. We Boom Burst. We Terra Normal, and we just go for the biggest Boom Burst the world has ever seen, basically. I just want to see this thing. Like, this Pokemon looks like it's supposed to be doing a bunch of damage. With Boom Burst, with Punk Rock going on, Wave Crash coming out. How much damage are we doing? We're dead. What? Well, that's so anticlimactic. We're dead. We died. We did. What? That's so anticlimactic. That's not even funny. That's not, that kind of sucks. Now how are we gonna win, right? We lose Annihilate too, don't we? No, Annihilate's alive, okay. But we are confused. Okay. We have the Lumberry. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We can outspeed the Pelipper though. That's interesting. Alright, well, I'm not a big fan of how this turn just went out, because I had plans of it turning out totally different than what it actually did. But you know what? Maybe we can make this comeback. We bring Eelektross out first, so that way we can try and go for the discharge. And we're bringing Garchomp in to take Annihilate spot. So that way we can just get these huge discharges off. And maybe we can pick up a double KO. Maybe. But that Wave Crash is coming through. That's going to hurt. And Eelektross is down. Well, hold on. Floatzel? Floatzel, like I said, he's premier. But what? What? Floatzel? I mean, it's kind of fun to see Floatzel that good, right? I had plans, and that did not work out as planned. Have y'all ever had that happen before? Of course y'all have. Y'all play Pokemon, right? We have plans, and things just do not go as planned. The greater the move power. Oh, he has to be hit by attacks. Okay. I mean, he's been hit once, so maybe our Rage Fist is super powerful now. Let's see. I don't think it matters, though. That Floatzel. I KO'd 3 of our Pokemon. Hello. That's not good. I mean, that's kind of funny, though, right? I mean, Floatzel does go down here. Oh, yeah, now, Leif, it's you versus the world, right? Get that Rage Fist off. Don't quite pick up a KO, and Pelipper finishes you. That's a floatzel game. I mean, that's low key just kind of funny. I kind of want to put that into the video, guys. I know we didn't really show off Harold's team with this one, but it's making the video. It's making the video. All right, our fifth and final battle. Yeah, basically, you know, at the very beginning of our video, we rocked out very well with this team. Last two battles, it's been kind of rough. It has been, and maybe that's just due to inexperiences. You know, I don't have the most experience with this team, unlike Harold. You know, he was able to pilot this team to rank 1 on Showdown. Unfortunately, I'm not Harold. I'm going to play his team a little bit different from how he's going to be playing it, but hopefully we're able to pick up the win for our final game, right? Let's see what we can do. Murkrow. I love Murkrow on this team, though. This Murkrow is very fun. I haven't not yet got myself a Murkrow in game yet, so playing with it, testing it out, it's been a blast. Actually, it's been really, really fun. Let's see. I kind of don't mind. But let's do what we did in game 1 and 2, right? Murkrow, Annihilate, and then we can Garchomp and Eelektross in the back, and see if we can pick up the W. Let's see if we can pick up this W. Let's see. Hey, hopefully we can. Hopefully we can pick up this W. Things will be looking good. Hopefully Harold ain't too mad at me by the time he's done watching this video. He's like, man, Wi-Fi Memory, you kind of suck at this game. I don't think I'm gonna let you use my rental codes again, man. Hopefully he won't say that. You know, hopefully Harold still respects me at the end of this. That's why we gotta try and win, guys. That's why we gotta try and win. Right here. Alright, can't taunt a Murkrow, obviously. I mean, he's Prankster. We can Tailwind. We can Foul Play. I like the Tailwind a little bit better. Golden Note actually just does not threaten us that much. Especially with what we have in the back. I still think that's the Pokemon we still go after damage for, right? I mean, maybe we just go after the Murkrow. Maybe we just go after the Murkrow. We sub Tailwind, we go after the Murkrow. This is kind of where I wish... Like, I know at the very beginning I said we don't have Final Gambit. This is where I kind of wish we did. Just a Final Gambit, that Murkrow. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We still do some decent chip. And Make It Rain does happen. Okay. Now we have taken damage now with Annihilate, right? Is that how that works? That means our Rage Fist should be doing more damage. So I don't mind Foul Play plus Rage Fist. Right into it. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Here comes the Rage Fist. Is it enough to pick up a KO, though? Yo! Okay. All of a sudden, that's a threat. Annihilate? Yo, I like that. Good job, buddy. Foul Play. And then into an icy one for their Murkrow. Very techy. Very good play. Very good play. It doesn't stop me, though, because I'm able to get a Defiant boost, and I have Haze on this Murkrow. We have Haze, so we're not going to be slow. We're not going to really worry too much, right? Let's go for that Haze. Let's go for that Haze. And then let's go for that Rage Fist again. I kind of, low-key, that's powerful after it took that hit. Low-key. Now, granted, we are hazing our Defiant boost away. But I think we need the speed to go after this Garchomp. You know what I'm saying? I do think we need the speed to go after this Garchomp. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Rock Slide does come out. Come on, Annihilate. Annihilate hangs on. Annihilate does hang on. As long as we're not flinch, we're in good spot. Do not flinch. Fantastic. Here comes a Rage Fist. Into the Garchomp. Let's go. That's a critical hit KO. Fantastic. Hey, we like to see that. We like to see that. You know, we need as much luck as possible. That way, you know, Harold keeps giving me teams to play with, you know? Hey, Murkrow takes out our Annihilate. But you know what? We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Because we have Garchomp and we have Eelektross in the back row. And they got a Meowscarada. Meowscarada. Alright, Eelektross and Garchomp coming out to play to finish off the game. Yeah, I don't hate the Dragon Claw at all. Dragon Claw into like a Terra Discharge. Because if it is Protean, it's most likely not going to turn into a Grass type. So, you know, we just hit it super hard with our probably very effective, but probably neutral electric moves. I mean, if it's Protean, it's probably going to go for a Dark attack right into our Gart. I mean, it could go Grass move, because Grass is not bad. Is this Terra Grass? Yeah, okay, so you stay Grass, okay. Now what happens when you're Terra, but then you change your type or Protean? What happens there? I don't know necessarily that interaction. Will we get to see that interaction in this game? Only time to tell, you know? Only time will tell. Because that Meowscarada, it's fast. It has the crit move. Will it KO us? Will it KO the Garchomp? Let's find out. Let's find out. It's actually going after Eelektross, ain't it? Ooh, Eelektross is bulky though. Dragon Claw coming out. Almost picks up the KO. You know what? And we should outspeed the Murkrow with our Eelektross, right? No, we do not. Yo, wait a minute. Oh, we live though. We live on 8 HP. This is game. This gotta be game, right? We go for that Dragon Claw. Or we go for that Discharge. We KO both of them. That's game. Eelektross coming in. Clutch at the very end. Able to get a huge double KO for the win. Yo, guys. This team, even though we were playing around with it, they're at the middle part of the video with the toxicity. This team is still super busted. We won quite a bit of games. You know, we did 5 games in today's video. You know, we did quite well, you know. Let's see, on record, I guess technically on our third game we tied, so it doesn't necessarily count. I mean, technically we did lose. We said we lost. I look at that one as a tie. But 4th game we did lose to that Floatzel. That was crazy. Like, I mean, that was actually kind of crazy. But this last one, we were able to bring it back, and, you know, Eelektross is really, really solid. And, I mean, people just don't know what it's going to do, right? People, I mean, that's the one thing. You don't know what this Eelektross is wanting to do, so people might try and taunt it. People don't realize it's Assault Vest, you know? So this thing is actually crazy. Anyway, right here is the team code one more time. If you guys are interested in using this team, go ahead and knock it out. You know, this team is super fun. I will leave Harold HD's link in the description down below, so go check him out. He's almost like a brother to me. I mean, me and him try to actually co-run Wi-Fi Merriment for about 2 months, roughly. Things didn't work out. It didn't feel right for me, and so I cut it. But I still have a lot of respect for Harold. So go check out his channel. Like I said, he's kind of like a brother to me. And him getting to rank 1 is amazing. Amazing on Pokemon Showdown. It's just amazing how talented he is at Pokemon. So go check him out. You'll probably learn more from him than you will me. Just saying. Anyway, guys. This is Wi-Fi Merriment signing out. Peace.